Hey everybody, today's words to live by are: our goals might be delayed, but not denied. And those concise words were spoken by Coach Marcus Freeman, who is the head coach for the Notre Dame football team. And it was as told in a story by star running back Jeremyiah Love in the Players Tribune. And so this quotation wins the award for the most recent entry into my book of quotes. And it was jotted down in August of this year, August 2025. And so it's really simple. Obviously, it's very short and concise, but it tells me this: that delay doesn't mean denial. It means preparation. It means turning your pain of defeat into a deep love and appreciation for the journey you've taken and the journey you're going to take right back up the mountain again. And so it's a message about perseverance and persistence. And I think a little bit of context from the 2025 football season might be in order, because entering the last season, or the season that is quoted here, there were huge and high expectations for the Notre Dame football team, and people were sort of talking about a potential national championship. And the season started, and in very early on, the second or third game, they lost to Northern Illinois, who they were heavily favored against. And so it was a really sort of crushing defeat for the team, and all of the pundits and commentators from around the country kind of very quickly wrote them off and said, okay, the season's over. They're not even going to make the playoffs, much less the national championship. And then a funny thing happened. They ran the table. They won every one of their remaining games in the regular season. And then they had a pretty special run in the playoffs where they won 3 very competitive games, and they ended up in the national championship game. And in that game, they lost to the Ohio State University. And it was after that game that those words from Coach Freeman were spoken, that our goals might be delayed but not denied. And so I think it's really a reminder that Coach perhaps was trying to get his players to listen to, but also something that I take and something that I can sort of relate to is that setbacks can be temporary. And in fact, I'll go a step farther than that and say that setbacks can be anything we make them out to be. So they can be permanent or they can be temporary. It's just how you choose to see it and what you use as fuel to get you up the next day and back on the journey to whatever you want to strive towards. So here's the thing, especially for people who have been historically impatient like me. Life's goals aren't always instant. And so sometimes delay refines us, toughens us, and prepares us for what's ahead. And sometimes we need to have those setbacks in order to catapult us to where we really want to go. So the takeaway here is that delays aren't dead ends. They're detours toward destiny. So if you enjoyed today's reflection, please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon.